Aaron here from Tippings Iron and Ivory, and we're going to be doing something a bit different today. We are still going to go on a bit of a hike. Nothing crazy. We're going to go gather some material and we're going to make some stuff. I've got a few ideas. Probably just going to do one of them today. And I am going to be testing out some gear that was handed down to my partner and I from her mother. It's just a old Coleman camping stove. She doesn't know if it works or not, but we're gonna give her a shot. Hopefully I don't blow up, but see what happens. We're gonna cook up something cool, I think. Yummy? Maybe, hopefully yummy. All right. I'm gonna try to get 5 or more saplings. Again, probably about 1.5 to 2 inch diameter. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get some hardwood. I think it'd be better, I think. All right, let's see what we can find. Super graceful. Well, that's a good first one. I'm happy with that. So I'm back where we felled a bunch of trees, and there's a lot of like maple and ash that are we weren't using. I can speak. I.e. like just like the ends of limbs and stuff that are just too small for firewood for the wood stove, which might be just the right size for me to use. So I just cut this one down. This is kind of what I'm thinking of. It's a little small for the other project, but for this project I'm making walking sticks. So this is like the perfect height, the perfect diameter. Some I'm gonna strip down and score with my torch. Others I may keep the bark on. So let's go see what we can gather. You should see my base camp here. I'll show you. I got my little rig set up to hold my phone. I got my bag, my camera, my little action cam, and my saw, which, as you can see, I'm not very good with. And like I'm gonna be going through all of this stuff. There's some stuff there, and we'll see what else I can gather. Let's see what we can get. Watch me struggle. But you know what? That's the fun of it. This is a bit big, but we'll roll with it. We'll keep it. I passed some saplings not that far down where I set up my little base camp. Let's go check those guys out. And there's a few, I don't know if they're hemlocks or firs. Still getting the hang of that. But let's go see if we can't, right up here. I think I'm gonna take these two. I think those would be great. I might just take one. Looks like there was a cluster of 3 and one of them got damaged. I'm just gonna thin it out a little bit and I'll take, here, a pheasant or a partridge. One of them. I'm just gonna take one. Let's try there. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. Let's try that. Ooh. That might be too short. I've been saying that, and it might be perfect. That's not bad. And that is just a little too thin. I don't mind that at all. So, I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I got this old feller here. Oh, I got it upside down. Bear with me. This old Coleman here. Now, I was told it might not work, but I was also told the other things that we had might not work. I wish I had a piece of plywood. There. Now it's got this old copper tank, and it goes in like this, and supposedly see if I can get this primed. I don't know if there's any leaks or anything, or it sounds like, see if I don't blow up. I'm gonna pause until I get it figured out. Well, I put it away because it's just, it just wasn't priming. Like that might be so corroded on the inside that it's like I would try to pump it up and it would just build up so much pressure, but like all the valves were open. I tried them, and there's only 2 valves. Like I had it open all the way, and then I had the ignition one in the proper position. It's probably older than me, so I might on a warmer day mess around with it. But I mean, I got this. It's an extra fuel. So let's see if we can't make, I'm making beans. Let's see if we can't do it. Let's see if it'll work. If I need extra fuel, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Just remembered, I forgot my spoons. That's all right. Well, the old man pulled through. And I got a little makeshift lid from tinfoil. Whoops. So, we're gonna let that do its thing. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That should be alright. Got some pinto beans. Hey, it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it works. Then I'll throw in, I got some sausages, an onion, salt and pepper, brown sugar, and some tomato paste, I think. We're just gonna roll with it. So while that's doing its thing, we are gonna strip down some sticks and make a walking stick, hiking stick, staff, in case we need to thwart away the enemies. You never know. Strip this down and see what we can do with it. Let's use my other knife because it's got a little bit better of a point on it. A little thinner. Give that guy a little swipe as well. It's also got a little spot for like oil. You can like dab either on the knife or I've never done it. I suppose I can go and do this. I was gonna see if I could peel it down, but it might be a little too cold to do that. I'm gonna char it anyways with my torch. I feel like I've seen people do that. There's a Japanese word for it that I can't remember, that people do with like their sidings or their beams and stuff for their houses. Can't see why that concept can't work for walking sticks. We're getting there. That's where I'm at so far. This is where I started. And I switched up my technique. Now I'm not too worried about damaging like the inner wood or anything, because this isn't like, this is just for fun. Like I'm gonna use this for videos in the future when I'm hiking around and stuff, because I don't want to spend $60 on trekking poles at the moment. This is kind of free to do, so it's just a little easier, and then I get to work on my crafting skills. Then I'll take some of that twine that I had, or that rope, or whatever you want to call it, that I used to bind these together to get them up here. I'll make a couple little handles. One near the top and then one in the middle. I hear my beans boiling. Let's check them out. I have no idea how this is gonna go. This is my first time trying this, so let's just see how it goes. Got the old torch. Try not to catch myself on fire. Don't know what happened there. I tested this earlier. Might have just seized up there because it's been out in the cold. Let's try again, see if we can't not blow ourselves up. I think it's got a leak. We might not be doing that. So, I'm still not sure why. I tested, it could be because it's just cold, but I tested it a couple of times back at my apartment. It's an old fella. Like, I got this from my dad. But just now, like, even closing the valve, like, it felt like my fingers were sticking to it because the propane was leaking out and causing it to freeze. So I don't know if it's just, I don't know if I want to try it again or not. I mean, I don't care if I blow up as long as the beard doesn't get burned. I'll at least plug it in and just listen. I think there's a leak. Did I singe my beard? Are we good? Are we okay? So we're gonna leave that and we'll just, this will pop. Maybe. Yeah, there's a little one. We'll leave that and we'll make the beans and we can use the little camping stove if we want to score or char or do that to this wood here. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to ask the old man, see if he knows what's up. But we'll strip down another one. This is the first one I grabbed. I like this one, especially because of that right there. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. Maybe I wish I had leather, but we'll strip this guy down. Well, I got two done. I'm gonna do the third. I'm pretty sure this is ash. You tell me. There's an ash behind me as well. I could be wrong. I think this is the tallest one. But I might save the maples for another time. One sec, my stove just went out. I got 3 sticks peeled fairly roughly. My hands are cold. Beans are coming along nicely. So I'm gonna do some tidying because I made a mess. Ta-da! And I don't want to leave it sitting here to freeze and whatnot. So I'm just gonna go and clean that up and then we'll go from there. So I was gonna cut up an onion and stuff in there, but I just demolished my, well, I shouldn't say demolish, but I did dirty up my knife quite a bit. So we're gonna add some tomato paste. some salt and pepper. Lots of pepper. I'm a pepper fiend. Get in there. Decent amount of salt. Brown sugar that I got from the dollar store that it's a little stiff now because it's cold. Sausage. Pre-cooked, I think. Yes. I gotta remember to wash that. I'll probably forget, so we'll tidy up our garbage here. And then we'll give that a good spin, good stir. Here, see if I can, without spilling any. But here's the, I'm going to try to show you without dropping my phone or everything else. Yeah, we're just going to let that get up to heat everything up. Oh. That's going to be, oh, I got a driplet from dropping my phone. That's going to be really good. I'm going to clean my phone off. I'll be right back. We're going to mess around with these staffs, and maybe for this video, I'll see if I can char one up or burn it with the stove. I didn't get all the inner bark off. My handies are cold. And my torch isn't working. I don't want to mess around with it anymore. I don't want to blow up in my face. So we'll mess around with that. Maybe in a future video, we'll see if we can decorate or clean up, tidy up another one of the sticks. I'm gonna check on the beans. Just dropped my phone again. Thought it was a goner. Turns out the brightness was just off, or all the way down, enough for me to just barely see what I was doing. But we're gonna dive into some of these beans here. Ugh. Now the beans aren't super done, but I'm hungry, and we're gonna see how well I did. Actually, you know what? I lied. The beans are not bad. So, once I get this... Well, I panicked there for a while because I didn't realize my phone was dead, and I thought I ruined it or broke it or something. Because it just stopped. I dropped it again into the snow, and it just... And then I managed to get it powered back on and long enough to see that it was dead. So I got it charging in the car now. I got most of my stuff packed up, but we'll char up one of those walking sticks there and see what that looks like. I'm gonna do one of the ones that I don't quite like as much, because if it goes wrong, then I won't be as upset, because the one with the little hook-ish looking thing at the top is the one that I want to be like my main one. So bear with me. I'll be right back while this phone charges and I'm cleaning. So right on. So I just tried with a new canister. Let me grab a drink here. Try with a new canister with the stove. Just not cutting it. It's not designed for that, so that makes sense. But I'm happy with what I got. Like, I got some good ones. I got 3 decent ones. Some of them look better than the other, but that's okay. Perhaps in another video, I'll get them to where I want them. I may not char them. I may clean them up, or maybe I'll get some sandpaper from Dad here, and I'll sand them down and finish them up, make them look nice, and wrap them with some twine or whatever the rope is that I have. This stuff here, make a little handle. But I think I'm gonna end it there. I dropped the phone about 1,600 times. I thought I lost her there for a minute, but we're good. So if you liked this video, drop a little sassy little like. Sorry that I ate the food off camera. I was hungry. It didn't taste very good, but I got it into me, most of it. But yeah, if you liked that, give me a follow, and we'll do whatever tickles your fancy. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.